As the prophet of esports, I rely on trustworthy and meaningful data every day. Data from our research partner YouGov offers the most complete view of esports fans and gamers in the world, providing context to who they are, what they think, the brands they buy, and things they do. YouGov's connected insights and research services inform strategy at every level. If you're a team, a brand, agency, or rights holder, you should be talking with YouGov. Their partners measure and maximize ROI and are telling compelling stories with data. Visit yougov.com/gaming-esports to learn more. Can we talk about gaming chairs, by the way? I actually have a story on gaming chairs. I was gonna leave it more towards the end. But I am, everyone knows I'm a huge fan of my Herman Millers, which I'm sitting in, and I have another one here. But this is maybe the only chair I would swap this for, and I'm curious what you guys think of this. It's BMW getting into gaming chairs, and this is a concept. It includes motors, climate control, and AI. It's it's been done in conjunction with ASUS. So they've designed this together. There are some cool pictures of this here. It looks pretty cool, if you ask me. It looks sick. I mean, the whole setup looks pretty intense. But it says, I'll just read this verbatim. The rival rig is extreme in exactly the way you'd expect a chair dreamed up by a performance car manufacturer to be. Its state as having a microclimate control system and adaptive seating, all of which is powered by an AI-controlled mesh of sensors, pneumatic air pads, and electromechanical actuators. It's said to be tailored to players' health and primarily aims to deliver a comfortable, performance-led design for optimal esports play.
Esports play.
I'm curious what you guys think of BMW's chair, and is there any price point at which you think this makes sense? And have we reached peak gaming chair with this? Like, is there anywhere else to go beyond this?
Oh yeah. There's so many places. Beanbags, those things you kneel on. Oh man, you could go so many places.
You think it's better than this, Jimmy?
I don't know if it's better because I haven't seen it yet. And like, I didn't think I would be seeing a BMW inspired gaming chair today. You know, they can do it.
This one has sensors and it's collecting data like nonstop.
Collecting data on my hind, as I'm sitting. Like, I have many problems with traditional gaming chairs. They're not ergonomically designed. If this is actually adjusting with this AI and it has cooling in its seat, like 2,500.
I'm trying to figure out how many different ways Jimmy can say the word ass without saying the word ass on the podcast.
But
yeah, that's the challenge here.
Guys, I'm coming out here and I'm basically saying two things, right? One is like, I'm sorry, but there's something else going on here because BMW is not interested in making gaming chairs. Like, they're just not. I'm sorry. I don't think, and you don't need AI in your gaming chair because you don't need AI in your chair. Right. When you show me the market for AI-driven chairs, and there could be a market. I'm just saying, like, you're not going to be. What's really going on here, I think, is what we talked about earlier, which is gaming in cars. Right. BMW is looking at self-driving cars. They're looking at what's the number one thing people are going to want to do when they're sitting in it, which already has smarts in it. Your car is pretty smart, right? It's going to have a lot of tech in it already that's probably pretty close to gaming able. I think this is the start of BMW trying to put their brand in the gaming space and looking at gaming theoretically around cars and how might they take advantage of car things, right? Because what do you already have in your car? Climate control. I'm sorry, guys, you have your AC. Could they build that into the chair? I think it's the very beginning of a really emerging market, which is going to be exciting, which is car manufacturers trying to say that their car is the gamer's car.
I think that's an extension also, William, of the conversation we had with Marco when they were talking about XSET getting into iRacing and stuff. And I don't want to I just want to allude to that briefly and not touch too much on that because, it's a great episode and everyone should listen tomorrow. But I think that makes a lot of sense, right? Like BMW with the rise of iRacing and all these competitive esports in the racing area. It just strikes me as like the concept cars that all car manufacturers make, right, to show off their capabilities or their tech. but really it's brand placement and kind of just a very expensive but fun marketing ploy. So I do disagree with you though that I believe I need AI in everything I own. I don't know why I'm thinking right now, but but the second point I wholeheartedly agree with.
My chair feels so dumb all of a sudden. so lacking intelligence.
I'm just more excited to see what AI would do to me in a chair. What do they have? What does the AI do?
I'm kind of disappointed at you guys, your responses, to be honest. Like, yeah, I get it. This is not like a marketing ploy stunt, obviously, right? It's BMW wanting to appeal to gamers, and it's a one-off chair. But like, wouldn't it be? I don't think it would be so stupid, and I'm sure you could make the business case with inside of BMW to actually launch a chair like this, a pure gaming product at a pure gaming consumer. And it's a separate business line. Like, it doesn't have to be attached to their cars. They are leveraging their expertise of 50 years of people sitting in seats in their cars to design something really great for gamers. Like, I hate that we've just like, why does it only have to be a marketing stunt? This to me sounds like a legitimate business opportunity for BMW.
But you made the same argument with the Xbox mini fridge, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
First of all, the Xbox mini fridge would absolutely sell. I don't want to hear any slander on the Xbox mini fridge.
I think they both sell, but I also think there's a high. Man, it's Asus ROG. They're doing it as well, right? So I think they're probably came up with a lot of the design here, and then had BMW like co-sign it or something. But regardless of that, like, we've also seen a lot of these. Like, Porsche has a design group that does PC parts, and they're not fantastic. You know what I mean? And
True.
so I think that even like bringing the brand doesn't even necessarily guarantee the success. But I agree with you with this one and the Xbox mini fridge. Those two things you could sell. I don't know if you could sell me like a lawn chair that had AI, but my real gaming chair, like, I sit all day in this thing. If I had the money, like, yeah.
Kyle says, I've listened to you guys since the beginning. Finally made a live stream. Keep up the good work. Love the show. Kyle, thank you so much. We love you for showing up. I'm so happy you made it. Cam says, entire Biz Esports space compound will have those chairs. Can't wait. Cam, I've already talked to BMW. We are only going to have those chairs. We will not sit in non-AI chairs. It will just be unacceptable. John says, yeah, we need built-in fridge, John. True. This is not peak chair yet. There's no fridge built in. Cam says, I don't see why chairs can't reach that level of complexity. They can absolutely be more than just a basic seat. Agreed. AI to fix posture, remind you to hydrate, etc. Also agree. It's a great... See?
Cam, if
so
you
much...
chair you drink water, you gotta like disconnect for a second and re-enter the real world.
No, I love it.
That's my biggest problem when I'm gaming is I just don't remember to drink. Nice.
But guys, hydrate is the most common like stream active like when you want to send a message to a streamer. Hydrate is the most common by far. Like reminding a streamer to hydrate is a thing.
Also, Jeff, I saw you the weekend Madden 06 came out. Okay. I watched it happen.
I did a 24-hour stream. You're right. Yeah.
John says for use at promo events, this is genius. Yeah, I do think it's genius as a marketing stunt also, but I think it would have made even more sense as an actual product. Ramsey says selling the BMW gaming chair to a kid/young adult brings on a lifelong customer. Yeah. Ramsey, this is true, but it's also all the adults who are gamers who own BMWs have money to spend for whom a $2,000 gaming chair, they may not blink an eye. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ahead,
I don't know. I mean, I've long wondered what the true upper price point for gaming is, right? Like, just very bluntly, like I think you see in many other industries that the upper price points have shifted drastically, right? In gaming, we went to $70 titles instead of 60. Like, and by the way, I'm not necessarily a fan of that, but I'm saying like I think there's more experimentation to be done in gaming about what the true high willingness to pay market is willing to bear.
I will tell you guys, I think there is a market for like $3,000 to $5,000 gaming chairs. I think there's a legitimate market at those price points of people who will gladly pay to have the greatest, coolest, most feature-rich chair you can park your butt in. John says the rise of metaverse will create chairs that help with the overall virtual experience. Yeah, John, exactly. I mean, the same way chairs are a big part of like sim racing, and D-Box is like one of those companies that does all the motion chairs and things for sim racing. I absolutely agreed that it will be part of the overall experience.
So what was your price point real quick, Paul? Your price point that you just offered for that?
I think $3,000 to $5,000 we will start seeing chairs. To John's, I think John put it very succinctly that it will be part of the overall gaming experience, not just something you sit in.